loud. How loud?
Really, really, really loud.
So loud, the daily press conference can't even be heard.
Will you hear me if I talk? No.
Summer in Canberra means Summernats, Australia's biggest car show.
You can do the dollar value, but the greatest value that these vehicles represent is thousands of hours worked between friends and families to create something really magic.
Natalie Crawford's been working on her $80,000 creation for a decade.
They call me Bogan Barbie all the time.
Her 3 daughters helped pick the colour.
I said, that's it, I'm going to paint it a colour that everyone will know it's a girl's car.
More than 100,000 people will attend the event this weekend, checking out more than 2,000 of Australia's most impressive cars, big and small. Former police officer Steve Sherry thinks the revheads have been pretty well behaved. He's attended every Summernats since 1986.
Things got a little bit rowdy during the early times.
If he was still a highway patrol officer, he may have been tempted to hand out a few tickets today. Amelia Brace, 7 News.
They're souped-up cars that leave the track super smoky.
Big block shed, got a weird supercharger on board.
It's all part of the Summernats show when Canberra turns into the Burnout capital. For some, the heat's too much to handle. But for 6-time V8 supercar champion Jamie Whincup, it just comes with the territory.
Oh, he's touched the wall!
Won't be the first bit of damage this year, that's for sure.
For Victorian duo Peter and Debbie Gray, their love for cars has become a lifestyle. Each time they start the 8,000 horsepower engine on this ride, it costs them $500. It burns through $150 worth of fuel every minute.
We don't do expensive things, this is what we do.
And they're not the only ones. Around 100,000 rev heads have spent the past 4 days tearing it up in the nation's capital, taking in the smells, sounds and sights of the country's biggest car show. Summernats attracts car lovers of all kinds from right across the country. Some have even made the trek here from as far as Western Australia.
It took us about 5 days to get here.
And now another 5 just to get home. Maria Jovanovic, 7
There's a horsepower party happening in Canberra with Australia's biggest annual car festival, the Summernats, on again. Who better to send to the nation's capital to join the party than our Sam Mack. Sam, what can we expect from this street machine extravaganza?
We can expect loud noises and loud shouting, guys. It's very exciting. This is very new to me. I've never been to Summernats in my life, but I'm pumped. Everyone's been very welcoming, which is exciting. But the thing is, as part of the initiation, I need to give you guys your official Summernats nicknames. You can't just be your standard names. It's too boring, it's too formal. So we'll just run through them. We'll start with Mark Beretta. Retzi.
Ah, right. Okay, that sounds fast. What about Eddie?
Simon Reeve. Revo.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Edwina Bartholomew's. Edwina, not Dueno, Duino.
And I get
finally,
Bartho a bit, actually.
See, I was going to go with Fast Eddie, but...
We'll go with Cummo. Cummo for Talita. So now you guys are officially initiated. It's time for breakfast. So many healthy options to kick us off to start the day. You've got Fairy Floss, you've got hot donuts, you've got hot chips, yum, Dagwood dogs, lollipops, waffles, and if you want the ultra healthy option, oh, here comes some guys on the back of the truck here. Love that. Let's do a quick hello, quick drive-by. Morning, guys. Happy Summernats. I think they just committed a crime. That's why they're wearing a mask. No, good to see those guys up nice and early. If you want the extra healthy option, they have JD and Coke slushies just around the corner. But come over here. We've got to meet Fred. These guys are 4 generations of Summernats champions. Now tell me, you obviously love it here. What is it about this event that keeps you coming back?
It is a family atmosphere. It's welcoming. It allows 4 generations of grandparents down to your grandchildren to participate, to be safe, to enjoy, you know. So it's a car culture.
Absolutely. Now talk us through the whole group.
So we've got my father-in-law and mother-in-law. I still talk to my mother-in-law. Ray and Rose Barbara. This is my wife for 25 years, Tessa. So she's been to 25 Summernats. It's my daughter Josephine. She's been to 22 Summernats, and this is our grandchild Ari. Anthony's first. You can see.
Welcome, Ari. Now, guys, you missed an amazing moment about 10 minutes ago. Ari just performed his first Burnout. It was so beautiful, so beautiful to see it live. We're going to have a fun morning here this morning, so we're going to get amongst it. It's going to be a great morning. We'll be back a little later on. Spoiler alert, actual spoilers on a car. It's very clever. We'll be back soon for more from Summernats.
All right. Sam, Mac, keep an eye out for my mate Lynchy too, Andrew Lynchy, who I had a ride with at the Red Centre Nats in Alice Springs in the middle of the year. This is Lynchy and I just doing our stuff together. It was a great experience.
You can hear the dulcet tones of Mark Beretta commentating that event.
The car enthusiast is a unique animal. They're so passionate about the cars.
Love it. I went to the drag races in Darwin once and just absolutely for fun and loved it. I'm a big car nut. I'm very jealous of Sam today. Actually, have you been to the Summernats?
I haven't been to Summernats. I've been to Red Centre Nats, but
I'm going to try and go next.
Let's go. We'll make a weekend of it. Can you smell that? Rev heads around the country are currently celebrating Australia's biggest car festival. Yep. The Summernats. Around 100,000 people have taken over the nation's normally relaxed, quiet capital to make as much noise as possible.
I was hoping you're going to use your motorsport voice, Barretts.
Later, I'm saving it.
So naturally, we sent along our... it's not as good. We sent along our reporter who hasn't owned a car since 2012 and may not even currently have a valid driver's licence. He told us he was going to attempt a few burnouts. Yep. What could possibly go wrong when Sam Mack goes to Summernats?
Everything.
This is Summernats number 29. Soak it in, that unmistakable scent of burnt rubber and slightly off Dagwood dogs. But when you come here, it comes with responsibility. And that responsibility is to put your helmet on and dance like Daft Punk.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
My mission here today is to participate in my first legal burnout. Matt Purnell from WA is in charge, and this is how he describes his car.
It's a Holden HJU, a big block Chev, supercharger as you can see, methanol, yeah, built to party.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
Meanwhile, this is how I describe his car. Blue. Be honest with me here. Your first decent burnout, was it on your L plates?
It was close to the L plates.
It was before your L plates,
It was before the L plates, sorry mate, yeah, it was.
How safe is it?
Fairly safe, we've got brilliant safety guys here, we've got fire suits on now, so that's...
You say now like something's happened to ensure that you need to wear fire suits?
Well, there has been issues before with cars catching fire. There's, obviously we're talking with a volatile fuel. Methanol is pretty volatile, and stuff happens. So, yeah.
When was the last time you had a bit of an issue with fire?
Yeah, well, it was Thursday, unfortunately, mate. So, yeah.
What happened, and why did they pick you to take me out?
I'm not sure. I think it was the luck of the draw, wasn't it? Yeah.
At this point, it dawned on me. I was putting my life in the hands of these complete strangers. Thank God they all looked super professional. So, Matty, you've been described as a softly spoken wild man. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
That's on your dating profile online.
Yeah, obviously you've been checking me out, but...
So is there anything I need to know, Matt, in terms of, safety or just looking like a party legend?
Yeah, if we're on fire and I'm telling you to get out, you've got to get out, so...
You keep mentioning fires. So, after 0 minutes of training and a 14-second safety induction, I was ready.
Go time.
Oh, man! I can't see a thing. This is good for the environment, right?
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
I can still smell Dagwood dogs somehow.
Yeah.
I think a few of them had an asthma attack. Jeez. Oh man, the crowd's loving it.
And just like that, I'd finally become a man.
It's like being at a Snoop Dogg concert. It's probably the best analogy I could use. And I think one of your tyres is just over there as well, if you need that back.
Yeah, thanks for that, Sam.
Do you know what I love about Sam Mack? He just really blends into any situation. It's right at home. Of course, you can catch more of the Summernats action in the official Summernats documentary that appears on 7 May. That's a real in-depth look at the Summernats.
It's sort of a tease, isn't it, what Sam's given us? It's some things to come.